Have you ever found yourself in the middle of life's chaos, wondering if God is still there? Sometimes, even the strongest believers need reminders. In our fast-paced, distraction-filled world, it's easy to lose sight of God's promises. But here's the truth: reminders are one of God's greatest tools to keep us anchored in faith. The Bible is filled with reminders of God's faithfulness. When God made his covenant with Abraham, he said, "Look at the stars, so shall your offspring be." He gave Noah a rainbow as a sign of his promise, and through Moses he reminded Israel of their deliverance. These weren't just words, they were anchors for hope in uncertain times. When I've faced my darkest moments, loss, betrayal, even isolation, I realized my doubt often came from forgetting who God is, forgetting how he carried me through before. But here's the good news: God is faithful even when we're not. Every trial is an opportunity to lean in, to pray, and to remember his unchanging character. This is why community matters so much. I've learned that walking this journey alone is like trying to carry a heavy load without help. You can only go so far before you stumble. But when we gather as believers, something shifts. A shared testimony can reignite hope, and even a single word of encouragement can lift a struggling heart. One habit that's changed my walk with God is journaling. I started writing down prayers, answers, and promises. When I hit those tough days, I go back and see how God's been faithful before. It's like having a map to remind you where you've been and where you're going. Engaging with God's word, prayer, and fellowship isn't just something we check off a to-do list. These moments refill our spiritual tanks and prepare us for the battles we face every day. Whether it's a Bible study or a church service, these gatherings are lifelines that remind us of God's love and renew our strength. Every sunrise is a fresh start, a reminder of God's grace. Maybe yesterday was filled with doubt or failure, but today is an opportunity to trust him more deeply. As Voddie Baucham says, faith isn't about perfection, it's about perseverance, and every new day is proof that God isn't finished with you yet. So why do we need reminders? Because they pull us out of the fog of doubt and into the light of truth. They help us remember who God is, what he's done, and what he's promised. And that, my friends, is what keeps us strong.